Good evening to my wonderful constituents of St. Lucie who are here and who are watching even at home. Now, I came to St. Joseph tonight just to socialize and to be with you and to share. I didn't leave home expecting to speak. But when you are on the team, you have sometimes to come in and give a 20-20 and play a 20-20 innings. I spent the time last night speaking for Sandra Husbands and Kerry Simmons in the St. James South and St. James Central constituencies. And I felt energized last night. And I'm even more energized tonight because when I've listened to the speakers who've gone on before me, I know that we are a great team. I know that Barbados is dependent on us. And I know that we shall deliver when that time comes. Like Dwight, I was incensed when I listened to the Dempsey Minister of Finance, the man that can't count, trying to poo-poo the Barbados Labour Party team in Parliament here the other day, Friday, Thursday, a couple of days ago. I was incensed because you gave the people of Barbados in their wisdom, or with their choice, gave the Democratic Labour Party the opportunity to govern this country. They messed up in the first 5 years. And the people came back and said, look, we're going to give you another chance. And far from doing any better, they did far even worse. And a man that brought almost 5 or 6 different plans to you come and telling us that the Labour Party ain't got no plan. That's why we can't even come with a plan. Poo-pooing our leader says she spoke for 25 minutes. When we know about leadership and we understand how our leader functions. And he has brought plan after plan after plan after plan that has failed. Failed, an abysmal failure. In any other territory, he would have been fired unceremoniously. He would have been dismissed. But you know what? The Prime Minister can't touch him. I understand, and I have it on good authority. He went into a meeting with the Prime Minister and a certain sector. And when the Prime Minister said, so-and-so we can do, so-and-so, he said, no, that can't happen about here. You imagine a minister telling the Prime Minister so? The man that appoints him? Huh? You imagine that? So you come to poo-poo the Barbados Labour Party team. I know of a Barbados Labour Party administration between 1994 and 2008 that came with different plans in our manifesto and we gave to the people of Barbados. And when the time was right before an election, we were able to present a document, promises and performance, and say to the people of Barbados, we promise you this. This is what we have done. I know of a Democratic Labour Party that came at the last 2013 election after promising the people of Barbados free mortgages and all these kind of things, duty-free cars, and all of that. You know what their last campaign was about in 2013? And I'm going this point because I want you to understand where we're going and what we can expect now. All they did was talk about the Barbados Labour Party. They never came with a plan in 2013, you know. They never reported to you what they had done between 2008 and 2013. And their plan again is to come and curse the Barbados Labour Party team, to curse the Barbados Labour Party leader in the worst way in the upcoming general election. But we say to them, touch one, touch all. Touch one, touch all. So he's poo-pooing the Barbados Labour Party team and telling us we don't have a plan. And he came with plans. You know what his plans did? You came with a plan. You came with plans, sir. And the plan resulted in 20 downgrades. 20 downgrades. Not 1, nor 2, nor 3, nor 4. 20 downgrades. So the Minister of Finance, the man that can't tell nobody about the plan. And then he compared people. He began to compare people. Talk about Jones. He talked about Michael Ashley. And all these things, comparing them to what kind of persons they have in the cabinet and who the Barbados Labour Party going to put this place and put that place. Don't worry about the Barbados Labour Party cabinet. Don't worry about that. We have the finest, some of the finest, and some of the best. Talk about what you have done, how you have wrecked the Barbados economy, how you have wrecked the lives of the Barbadian people, how you've destroyed the dreams of our youth in this country. Talk about that. But tax upon tax upon tax on us. But the NSRL, talk about when you came to the people and you said that the NSRL brought in 50 million. And when the press asked the Prime Minister, who is doing, he said, well, I don't know about that. Now, seen the figures before me. The NSRL, enough sewage. Let me get it right. I don't curse. Enough sewage and whale lakes. That's we brought the people. The sewage flowing from Christchurch South all down in St. Lucie. That's we brought. Enough sewage and whale lakes. Lakes upon the backs of the people of Barbados. And you telling somebody about a plan? We bring plans and we know to implement. But you can give you a plan. You give a plan to a fool, he can't implement it. And that's what's happening there right now. Because plan after plan, I don't care who gave it. I don't care who you met with. They gave it to a man that can't even read figures good. So how are you going to implement a plan? It ain't about the plan, it's about implementation. That is what it's about. But this great party of which I'm proud to be a candidate, and I'm proud to be a member tonight, and I'm sure you are as well. We have plans for Barbados, plans for all young people, plans for our seniors, plans for our differently challenged persons. This Barbados Labour Party team, of which I'm proud to be a member, will do you proud tonight. Once we are given the chance that the government, and I am confident. Wonder why he didn't talk about the man, the clown of Parliament, the one from St. Lucie. No, he don't represent St. Lucie. Let me get that clear. He's the member of Parliament. That's all he is. The member of Parliament. He don't represent St. Lucie. The real representative is here. And the real representative is here. And I will be giving a talk about appointments. The people of St. Lucie tell me your appointment is coming. Appointment coming at the next election for you. We send you to truly represent us. And you got a man that telling you 20% is greater than 80%. We got to be a clown. And I said to the people of St. Lucie, if according to him, 20% is greater than 80%, give me the 20, give me the 80. Because by his calculation, he would win. But by your calculation, I will trash him. And I shall. Imagine that. Imagine that we've never seen so much worse going on in a country now. On the eve of an election. You think that the people of Barbados are stupid? You've caused people to suck soul if they could buy it. You've caused people over here, you say you didn't have any houses. You say you didn't have any jobs. You say you haven't this, you haven't that. You haven't bought buses, nothing. All our social services are going down the drain. And you come on the eve of an election and want to tell people you're delivering this and you're delivering that. And I agree with the Santee. I haven't had my income tax now since I ain't getting the 2015 one, I ain't getting the 2016 one. Nothing, no returns at all. People wanting their cash to do their business. You've taxed them and you've withheld what is rightly theirs from them. And these are some of the things we got to share with the people of Barbados tonight. These are some of the things we got to share with them during the course of this campaign. And let me tell you something, you got to look them straight in the eye. Do not be afraid of them. Because I know some of us Labour Party people, we want to be decent. And we want to be calm and so on. Let me tell you something, if you got to get rough with them. Because they're going to be rough in this election campaign. I am giving no quarter and I'm asking none. We got to let the Democratic Labour Party know where to get and where to go, because they have wrecked this country and they care nothing about all people. All they care about is themselves and their immediate friends. That's all they care about. And we have got to let them know tonight as we move forward in this campaign. I don't know when they're going to call an election. I ain't worried about it either, because the one thing I know, it got to be called. It got to be called. If they call it in March, April, May, or June, the Barbados Labour Party and the people of Barbados will give them what they do. We will send them out of office. That is what we will do. That is what we will do. And so you got to be resolute. You got to be strong. You got to be firm. Back your can. I told you at conference. I told you at conference, the LECs. You remember that? You remember that? So I want you to operate with those LECs. Operate with them. Because we have a government to win. And it's not about being power hungry. It's about we want to work on the behalf of the people. The people of Barbados have suffered too long. We have suffered too long. We've been impoverished by this administration. The DLP does not deserve to be in government. And you've got to tell your friends and your family and people that you meet every day, this, show them why. They cannot be trusted. If they tell you walk, pick up your foot and run hard in the next direction too. They cannot be trusted. Well, let me tell you something. I got an acronym for you. I want you to listen to me carefully. We got to big up this party. This party of Grantley Adams. This party of Tom Adams. This party of Sir Harold St. John. People who have served this party well. We cannot and we are not going to sit down and sit back and let people believe or let people put in the minds of Barbadians that this Labour Party have not done well for them. I know my leader. And I thank her for the confidence she has reposed in me. I thank her thus far for all the help she has given me in St. Lucie, coming to St. Lucie even when I don't know. She's been there working on my behalf. She's been there supporting. She's been there nurturing. She's been there and she gives us opportunity. That is the kind of leader we have. So let me tell you something. BLP, the best led party. You hear me? BLP, best led party. BLP, brilliant, loving politicians. BLP, best laid out plan. And the last BLP for Barbados says, lovely people, God bless you tonight.